It is amazing what you can accomplish if you do not care who gets the credit. If you can't convince them, confuse them. You want a friend in Washington? Get a dog. It's a recession when your neighbor loses his job, it's a depression when you lose yours. America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, on imagination and an unbeatable determination to do the job at hand. There is nothing new in the world except the history you do not know. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. In reading the lives of great men, I found that the first victory they won was over themselves. Self-discipline with all of them came first. Richard Nixon is a no-good, lying bastard. He can lie out of both sides of his mouth at the same time, and if he ever caught himself telling the truth, he lied just to keep his hand in. Men make history and not the other way around. In periods where there is no leadership, society stands still. Progress occurs when courageous, skillful leaders seize the opportunity to change things for the better. I never did give anybody hell. I just told the truth and they thought it was hell. When you have an efficient government, you have a dictatorship. The reward of suffering is experience. A pessimist is one who makes difficulties of his opportunities and an optimist is one who makes opportunities of his difficulties. Carry the battle to them. Don't let them bring it to you. Put them on the defensive and don't ever apologize for anything. You can never get all the facts from just one newspaper, and unless you have all the facts, you cannot make proper judgments about what is going on. I have found the best way to give advice to your children is to find out what they want and then advise them to do it. I had faith in Israel before it was established, I have in it now. I believe it has a glorious future before it, not just another sovereign nation, but as an embodiment of the great ideals of our civilization. A leader in the Democratic Party is a boss, in the Republican Party he is a leader. The Marine Corps is the Navy's police force and as long as I am president that is what it will remain. They have a propaganda machine that is almost equal to Stalin's. Always be sincere, even if you don't mean it. You can always amend a big plan, but you can never expand a little one. I don't believe in little plans. I believe in plans big enough to meet a situation which we can't possibly foresee now. The only things worth learning are the things you learn after you know it all. When even one American, who has done nothing wrong, is forced by fear to shut his mind and close his mouth, then all Americans are in peril. I never gave anybody hell. I just told the truth and they thought it was hell. Those who want the government to regulate matters of the mind and spirit are like men who are so afraid of being murdered that they commit suicide to avoid assassination. A politician is a man who understands government. A statesman is a politician who's been dead for 15 years. I do not believe there is a problem in this country or the world today which could not be settled if approached through the teaching of the Sermon on the Mount. A president cannot always be popular. I would rather have peace in the world than be president.